This girl was adopted by a loving family in West Virginia 46 years ago, when she was only 1 year old. They treated her as their own, and she grew up in good conditions. However, throughout her life, she had questions about her biological parents and mixed-race background. When she turned 28, she not only found them, but she discovered she's a real princess. How has her life turned out since then? What is she doing now, almost 2 decades later? Watch the full video to find out. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell icon to get notified as I upload a new video. Let's go on. Sarah was born in Morgantown, West Virginia, to an American mother and an African father. She was put into foster care as an infant and was later adopted by Jim and Judy Culberson, a couple in West Virginia. Her adoptive father was a professor of neuroanatomy at West Virginia University, and her adoptive mother was a special education instructor at an elementary school. The Culberson family is white, and although Sarah is biracial, she is visibly Black and has always been aware that she is different from her siblings. However, her adoptive family surrounded her with unconditional love. She grew up in excellent financial conditions and did not need anything, but the most important thing is that she really got parental love. As a child, she enjoyed playing basketball, served as the student body president, and held the title of homecoming queen at University High School. Sarah developed a passion for theater at a young age, earning an undergraduate acting scholarship to West Virginia University, where she graduated in 1998. She also has a passion for dancing and has showcased her talents on stage, in films, and on TV. Sarah's life seemed perfect, filled with happiness and achievements. However, she always had a desire to find her roots. At 21, she started searching for her mother, but sadly discovered she had passed away when Sarah was just 11, succumbing to cancer. This news made her fearful of finding her birth father. 7 years later, following her friend's suggestion, she hired a private investigator for $25. In just 3 hours, the investigator found a promising lead and connected Sarah to her biological uncle in nearby Maryland. Following the investigator's advice, Sarah sent her uncle a letter, not expecting a response. Surprisingly, a few days later, she got a call from her birth aunt and uncle, expressing their delight in knowing she was okay. Then, her uncle shared the news that would change Sarah's life forever. "Oh, Sarah, we are so happy you've been found. Do you know who you are? You are part of the royal family. You can be chief someday. You are a princess in this country." Sarah Culberson might have thought that looking for her birth parents would help shape her character, but she couldn't have predicted just how much her life was going to change. Sarah is connected to African royalty, specifically the Mende tribe in Bump, Sierra Leone. She is the child of a paramount chief, which means she's a princess of the Bump village. A few months after finding her family, Sarah had the chance to visit Sierra Leone and meet her biological father for the first time. Upon arrival, the community threw her a celebration. Her welcome was a rare moment of joy for the Bump community. Hundreds of people came out to honor Culberson during a special ceremony in 2004 that lasted for several days. Her biological father gifted her a beautiful green dress, and they both wore matching shirts. The celebration included dancing and singing in Mende. Footage of the event captures Sarah smiling and sitting next to her father, a truly heartwarming moment. "I was so overwhelmed. So much love and so much beauty. I've never been welcomed like that. I can't imagine anybody has. It was so special," she said. Following this, her father expressed his deepest regret for letting her go into foster care. He revealed that he had been a visiting college student when she was conceived, and he and her mother agreed they were too young and not financially suitable to care for a child at that time. Anyway, contrary to popular belief, Sarah's prestigious title didn't mean she came into wealth. Instead, she inherited the immense responsibility of restoring buildings, promoting safety, and offering hope to people who'd lived through a brutal war. Her country, Sierra Leone, was recovering from an 11-year civil war. Schools were reduced to rubble, homes were destroyed, and many people were missing limbs. Sarah learned quickly that being a princess was nothing like movies or TV shows. Therefore, after celebrating and accepting her princess role, she began trying to restore the area and provide hope to the community. Culberson had to put her dreams of being an actress and dancer on hold to fulfill her royal duties. Teaming up with her biological brother, Hindo Posowa, Sarah founded a nonprofit foundation called Sierra Leone Rising in 2006 in order to help the community with things like public health, education, technology, and women's empowerment. Since then, the foundation has successfully rebuilt Bump High School and promoted education in the country. Additionally, it has concentrated on supplying the country with clean drinking water. The foundation has successfully installed 9 wells, benefiting approximately 12,000 people across Sierra Leone. The group is also dedicated to providing reusable pads to menstruating individuals with the goal of decreasing school dropouts caused by the lack of access to menstrual products. Sarah and Kosowa also launched the Mask on Africa campaign in 2020 to help slow the spread of COVID-19 in Sierra Leone. Culberson's advocacy work as a royal in Sierra Leone has not only brought her closer to her biological family, who she works with on the foundation, but it has brought her adopted and biological family together as well. It has been 19 years since Sarah discovered her princess status. Along with running the foundation, she is also a diversity speaker, often addressing companies and organizations looking to foster more inclusive work environments. In 2009, Princess Sarah co-wrote and published a book called A Princess Found. It talks about her life story and how she discovered she is part of African royalty. The book got the attention of Disney, and they're planning to make a movie about it, but it's still early in the process. Sarah hopes the film encourages all kids, especially Black kids, to learn about their own family history. Right now, Sarah visits Sierra Leone often, but she lives in the United States. She and her father are thinking about moving to Sierra Leone full-time. This way, she can support her community every day. Her role as a princess really changed the trajectory of her life forever. Sarah's story is really inspiring. Her work has changed many lives, and it will probably keep doing that. What do you think of this story? And that's it. If you enjoyed the video and want more like it, be sure to leave a thumbs up below in appreciation. And if you haven't already, you really want to subscribe to my channel and tick the bell icon so you get notified as I upload a new video every week. See you in the next video.